The road we're on is paved in Garth.
Come along on the journey
as we explore
Garthology.
Think of it more as a conversation. I like that. So if this is truly a conversation, then I say let the conversation begin. Showtime!
Hey everyone, it's Deb.
And I'm Pete.
And I'm Jess.
Welcome back to another episode of Garthology, where we are on a journey of discovery into Garth Brooks, his music, and the people surrounding him. For this episode, we're going to continue our discussion of Garth's first collection of reissues, the 1998 limited series box set, and we're specifically shining a light on the bonus songs that made each of those reissues extra special. So today we're looking at the second album, No Fences, and its bonus song. No Fences was originally released on August 27th, 1990, and became the album that launched Garth into literally superstardom. It was his second studio album and featured some of his most iconic hits, including Friends in Low Places, The Thunder Rolls, Unanswered Prayers, and Two of a Kind, Working on a Full House. All four of those songs were consecutive number one hits. This album blended traditional country and rock influences, along with really, really well done cinematic storytelling. No Fences broke country music boundaries and spent over 41 weeks at number one on the Billboard Top Country Albums chart. It is RIAA certified for sales of over 18 million units. It was the fourth best-selling album of the entire 1990s in all genres. Like, that wasn't just country music, that was everything. It was Garth's first number one album and his first album to sell more than 10 million copies, earning the RIAA Diamond Award. No Fences remains one of the best-selling country albums of all time, solidifying Garth's reputation as a crossover force and literally redefining the sound of 1990s country. Now let's talk a little bit about the box set itself. As discussed 3 episodes ago in episode 13, the limited series was a one-time only release in May 1998, exclusive to Walmart and Sam's Club. Only 2 million copies were made, and it bundled the first 6 of Garth's studio albums and included a surprise song on each one. What we didn't touch on last time is that this set included remastered sound and personal liner notes from Garth, offering new reflections on old favorites. But maybe even more exciting were the bonus tracks, the songs that didn't make the original albums, but finally saw the light of day here in the limited series release. The bonus song that finally saw the light of day for No Fences was This Ain't Tennessee.
And the ocean air is so crisp and clear, and they rave about our view, but there ain't no mountain breeze, and there ain't no hickory trees, and this ain't Tennessee, and she ain't you.
This Ain't Tennessee was written by Larry Bastian and James Shaw, and it was added to Garth's second album, No Fences, in the box set. It stands apart as a deeply emotional, slow-burning ballad that really leans into the themes of nostalgia and unresolved love. It paints a picture of a man living in luxury, a big estate, ocean views, all the trappings of success. But he feels completely disconnected from it. He's haunted by a former love and the memories of his home state, Tennessee. For me, the lyrics are loaded with contrast. You've got wrought iron gates and chandeliers up against mountain breezes and hickory trees. The new life is glamorous but sterile. The old life, even though it was humble, it was emotionally rich. And at the center of it all is that sad refrain of the song, "This ain't Tennessee and she ain't you." This track is a textbook example of Garth's ability to blend country music storytelling with emotional theater. You hear a man trying to move on, trying to be present in a relationship that looks perfect on the outside, but he's still anchored to a place and a person who meant everything to him. He even admits, "So I made up my mind to learn my lines and try to play the part." But you can hear it in his voice. He is just going through the motions of this new life. Musically, it's understated, just a slow arrangement of instruments. It does start with a sad fiddle that's so good and so sad. That's what leaves a lasting impression to me, more so than any of the rest of the music in the whole song. After that opening, the music is just a constant in the background. That's what I think of when I hear it. Because I guess for me, the words matter more here. So the music just sort of takes a back seat to the lyrics. But that opening fiddle really gets me every time. All right, Pete, what's your take on This Ain't Tennessee?
Yeah, so at first when I heard that fiddle at the beginning, I was like, I don't know this song at all, but it sounds like a song I might be able to get behind because it's like it grabbed my ear. Like all of a sudden I heard that and I was like, okay, what do we got going on here? And as I listened to it, I love the sound of Garth's voice. It's just classic country Garth, in my opinion. I really struggled to enjoy the song at first, but as I listened and I let the lyrics paint that story that we always talk about, the story, like, man, I really started to enjoy this song, like a lot more than I thought I was going to after the first or second time that I listened to it. Like you were saying, the story behind it, it seems like a man who, has a past love, loved his life in the country, had the hickory trees of Tennessee. And then, now he's with this other woman at the beaches in this gigantic mansion. And it wasn't the life that he wanted at that point. I think, kind of maybe looking a little bit into it, maybe he thought that the grass was greener on the other side. And then when he got there, he realized that it wasn't. There was nothing like being back home. With it being said, the song just went through the lyrics. Like you said, there was no high pieces that grabbed your attention and then brought you back down. It was just a song. Very, very good song. Very, very well painted pictures and lyrics. My favorite lyrics is when he sings, "What she feels is so warm and real, and I know her love is true, and she tries so hard to please. Still, I think sometimes she sees," in that meaning right there, that, she sees that he's just not 100% happy. And that she could see that this ain't Tennessee and that she ain't you. And then I'm like, man, at that point in the song, like I'm really starting to feel bad for this new woman because she can see that she's not doing and the beaches are not doing for this man what Tennessee and, the trees and what that other woman had. And then the song goes on, and in the very last chorus, it says, "I miss my Smoky Mountain home, and I miss your lovin' too. And it's deep inside of me, and it's always going to be, because this ain't Tennessee and she ain't you." Then I was like, man, now I'm kind of starting to feel bad for the guy. Like, I don't know what to do in this story. It was a song that I was not familiar with. It is one that I quickly started to enjoy, like I said. And yes, I actually would add this song to my playlist. I really, really did enjoy it. I had to do some speedy research on the song, like I was mentioning to you guys. But singing it, when I was done, it was in my mind, and talking about it now, yeah, it's a song I can get with. I really liked it. What about you, Jess?
Okay, I didn't know this song, and I'm a little mad about it because I freaking love this one, and it's been here all this time, and I'm just now getting to hear it because, like we talked about, I missed out on the box set in the 90s, but I'm also kind of happy because I'm getting a new song. It's like this little, gift now, many years later. I loved that fiddle in the beginning on this one, and then it kind of comes and goes throughout. I love the softness and vulnerability in Garth's voice on this song. And I'm not sure what instrument it is that I'm hearing. I think it's a lead guitar that's playing the melody, but I like that you hear the melody come through in that and it's not just a rhythm guitar, because sometimes in a lot of country songs you get just the strong rhythm guitar throughout. This song just has a gorgeous haunting sound to it that somehow reminds me of fall in Tennessee. You guys know I went to college at MTSU at Middle Tennessee State, and I did a paper once on Meriwether Lewis, and I drove down to Meriwether Lewis Park, and you can walk the old Natchez Trace down there, which was like, for people that don't know what that is or remember from history, it's like it was a Native American trail. Tradesmen used it. They used it in the Civil War, but there's still like wagon wheel ruts in it on the part that you can walk, and there's like a part in the trees so you can go down there. And the hickory trees, like it talks about, are super densely packed together, and the wind makes a very particular sound when it's blowing through there. So when this song's talking about it, I'm like, this comes from somebody who's been to Tennessee, who knows that sound, and I can hear it. I can hear what he's talking about, and I can see missing that if that's your home and that's what you were used to, and being homesick for that and a person, because romantically, it's a beautiful song of longing and missing someone when you're trying to move on with someone who's just not them, that, the person that you're really aching for. So I'm such a sucker for a bittersweet song or kind of a sad love song. So I think this definitely, like you said, Pete, it fits the bill on, because you feel bad for everybody. You feel bad for the new woman. You feel bad for the guy, probably the other woman is missing him somewhere too. It's just kind of, but sometimes those songs are fitting. And I love a story like that. I've seen people request this one at live shows, and I didn't get it before because I just didn't know the song, but now I definitely do. And this one's definitely going on my playlist from now on.
I love that you were able to give us that information, because I've been to Tennessee, but I would never have paid attention to the surroundings like that. But then also, I didn't know that history. So that's super cool. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty neat.
Now that makes me feel even more so that, like, Garth picks these songs, whether he writes them or not, it doesn't matter. He picks songs that have like an emotional honesty to them, but also the storytelling is amazing.
Yeah, for sure.
And even in this, like his biggest album to date. And then he throws in this extra little bonus track that had never been out there before, but still carries so much weight. And this is something he left on the cutting room floor, basically.
Yeah.
Right?
Like if we'd never had this limited set, we never would have heard this song.
Correct.
So that's super cool.
Like it starts to make you think, like, how many more of these songs are out there for him?
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
How many of them are sitting in like in a treasure
that were
chest?
so close to being on an album and there just wasn't room, or
Yeah.
Or it just didn't fit the album. That he's very particular about what songs go and where they fit, and if it didn't go with anything else, could still be some great songs.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's a wrap on No Fences from the limited series. We'll be back soon to keep unpacking the music and the meaning behind each of these bonus songs in this iconic box set. Next time, we'll roll right into Rope in the Wind, an album that didn't just break records, it broke barriers too. So stay tuned for that. Now let's go over to Pete for a shout out to one of our favorite Garthologists.
Shout outs.
Yeah, this week's shout out, it goes to Sharon Marie, and it's a very, very special one to us. She loves the podcast, and we love her, but she really let us know how she feels about it on a big like achievement for us at the 75,000 download this last couple of weeks. So congratulations to you guys and the podcast. But Sharon, thank you so much for that, the love and the support.
Thank you so much, Sharon.
Thanks, Sharon. We were so excited for this milestone, and it meant a lot to see your happy comments, and we love that you're out there listening to us.
Have you checked out our website at garthology.com yet? If not, stop by today and check out all of our past episodes. And remember to subscribe to our podcast on your podcast platform of choice. Then be sure and share us with everyone you know. That way you can help your friends in low places become Garthologists too, just like Sharon Marie.
There you go. And speaking of friends in low places, if you guys are on social media, so are we. We are at facebook.com/GarthologyCast. We are on Twitter, TikTok, Threads, and Instagram at GarthologyCast there as well. We do appreciate the messages and the comments, the likes, the tweets, and the retweets. So if you guys need anything, want to hear anything on the show, have any show ideas, please reach out there, and we will be happy to read them and get back to you. We appreciate the support.
New episodes of Garthology are available on the 7th, 17th, and 27th of each month. Please join us for our next episode. Until then,
thanks for joining us for today's episode of Garthology. And I'm Deb.
I'm Pete.
And I'm Jess. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone. And remember, love will always win.
Bloopers.
Hey, everyone. It's Deb.
And I'm Pete.
Oh, sorry. I'm already screwing this up. I'm listening to you talking, not realizing you started yet. Wow.
Yeah,
like missing your cue.
That was funny. Last week when it was just her and I, there was a hesitation too, but it's because she was reading something else and I was like, are you waiting for Pete?
Going through my notes, grounding. I told you I will cook as soon as I'm done.
Lady, I want to eat.
I just gave him a snack, this child. I'm going to have to be really careful about what I feed him because he eats all the time. All the time.
Oh, that's only just begun,
oh
my friend.
Gosh. I know, and I can't
him?
even imagine when he's like 14 or 15. I'm going to be broke.
You're going to be screwed.
Okay, let's try that again.
Take 2.
So I didn't get it before because I didn't know the song. I didn't get it before, but I definitely do now. So this one's definitely going on my playlist now.
Pete was trying
I
so
wasn't
hard.
looking at you guys.
I gotta be quiet. I fucking love that.
We go through this every day. I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna listen now. I'm gonna be quiet now.
The funniest thing about it is I'm gonna be quiet, and then you hear his feet stomp out of the room.
Exactly.
Then share us with all of your friends. That way you can help them become, nope.
Wow.
That's not how it goes.
No.
Love will always win. He must know that it was done. He's all,
he knows now at the end when it's done.
Yeah.